If I gave you a genie, you got one wish. You don't got three. You can't do world peace. You can't do I want all the money in the world. You make a wish. You wake up. Your life looks the way you imagine it. If you could make one wish, you open your eyes and you're doing this every day. This is what I do. I wake up, I go down to my home office down the stairs, and I run a company that's international. And I run companies and we buy real estate. I go and I design houses. Hey, I have daycares. I take care of children. Hey, I go into prisons and we change prisons all around the country. And I go in and I work with kids and we feed orphans and we make sure no one's hungry ever again. Like we're making it's whatever you imagine. What would you wish for? No limit. Now you can layer it. You can say, hey, well, I have ideas for 3 companies. What do those 3 companies look like? I wanna be an astronaut. Okay. What type of astronaut? Where are you going? You going to Mars? You going to the moon? What does that look like? You just studying things? You're doing breakthroughs? What are you doing? Hey, I want to be a bioengineer. Okay, what are you inventing? I'm bringing the best drugs to the world. I'm bringing things that help people. What does it look like? Because the scripture says, if you delight yourself in me, I'll give you the desires of your heart. The scripture says you have to have the vision. See, he gave it to you already. And everything that the enemy sends against you is to try to choke it out of you. You see people who get things done at a young age, they don't lose their vision. You see people with, how's that 7-year-old doing this already? Because he already has his vision and he's not going to let anybody take it off of him. He's not going to let anyone distract him. Meanwhile, you can have a 40-year-old who lost their vision. Man, had 2 kids. Man, I can't keep up. God, I used to want to, I swore I was going to buy, real estate and invest in stocks and use that money to feed people in my community. But, I got into making a living and that just went out the window. That doesn't mean it's not the vision God had for you. And it's not too late. And the minute you start coming off of this making a living and you start going and saying, okay, what is truly inside of me? Wake up all of that old stuff. Wake up all the stuff that the enemy tried to choke out of you. Wake up the stuff that your life circumstances put and said, oh man, I can't do this. There's nothing that can't be done, but you certainly can't do it without focusing on it.